Hey everyone, it's Kerry with Ozark Christian Church, actually at my home recording this video, so kind of taking it easy for a few minutes, but I wanted to get this video done and get it out next week. Have my coffee with me, so I'm ready to go. So we're already on part 5. Wow. The words of Jesus. We started with the Beatitudes, and if you're following us on YouTube, also put a post on Facebook. A buddy of mine, Stephen Brown, wrote a song called The Beatitudes and made a video out of it just for us. So it's on Facebook, so you can find that video there. All right, let's dig into it. Matthew 5, almost said Romans, but Matthew 5, 27, 28, 29. You have heard it said, you shall not commit adultery. Okay, so Jesus uses the Old Testament, if you will. He used the scripture, the commandments that were carried over a lot. And he's using it here. He said, you've heard that it was said, you shall not commit adultery. Now, let's get into his thoughts on this. But I tell you that anyone who looks at a woman lustfully has already committed adultery in his heart. So I want to encourage you, again, don't use scripture as a tool to point at others. Use it as a mirror to help you live your life out. Jesus said, but I tell you that anyone who looks at a woman lustfully has already committed adultery with her in his heart. If your right eye causes you to stumble, gouge it out and throw it away. For it is better for you to lose one part of your body than for your whole body to be thrown into hell. And if your right hand causes you to stumble, cut it off and throw it away. It is better for you to lose one part of your body than for your whole body to go into hell. Wow. So Jesus is talking to those in the crowd about these different topics. Now, I want you to understand something, and that's why we have to look at Scripture as a whole, not just pick and choose what we want. He's talking about our mind and what we think and the battle with it. And so when he's talking about adultery, he's talking about thoughts. He's talking about things that cause us to stumble. And so I want to bring this to 2024. We are surrounded by media. We are surrounded by social media. I've heard it said by a guy with 500 stations, there's just nothing to watch. But I want to reflect our motto at Ozark Christian Church, love God, love others. This points out we've all struggled. I can tell you most men struggle with this. Okay? I think most humans struggle with this. Okay, our mindset, our thought life. And this is what he's talking about. When he's talking about the parts of the body, we have to bring into control the thoughts that then if we don't, our body will express those thoughts, in ways that are unhealthy. So I want to encourage you, if you're married today, do the right thing. Okay, if you're struggling in a relationship, if you're just struggling in your own mind, we need to work on that. Okay, so what he's talking about here is that not just the physical act of doing something wrong, but the mental act. And so that's the challenge we have in this society. We need to keep our mental health whole. And so I want to encourage you, when you look at verses like this, again, don't look at it so you can point at others. Look at it so you can use it as a mirror. What is in my life that I need to address? What about my thought life might be wrong that I need to address? What have I done that's wrong that I need to address? None of Jesus' words are here to bring shame to you or condemnation, but freedom. so you can grow in this. So I want to encourage you as you're watching these videos that you look at yourself in the mirror and say, Dear Lord, if there's anything in my life that I need to get better at, help me. Because we all struggle with the challenges to control our thoughts and even our actions. So again, hope you go back, read the scripture. What does it say to you? But don't use it as a tool to point at others. What's it saying to you? All right, this is Kerry with Ozark Christian Church. We'll see you next time.